Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Legendary V19 here with another video for you. This time when Azurlin CHAPAYEV, and the commander we're gonna run for you, it's gonna be Nikolai Kuznetsov. Yeah, it's kinda difficult to say, but that's gonna be the one we are using, focusing on mostly fires and maneuverability of the ship and a little bit of the reload. We would like to have another heal and another radar and sonar, but the reload is what I was trying for, because that was my second game that I had the ship. First game didn't go too well, but this one was a very nice game to show off, a very nice throw from the enemy team to show off. But yeah, moving on with the ship, just a typical Russian cruiser with almost no armor, very bad citadel raised above the waterline, easy to hit, so you're gonna have to learn how to dodge. Of course, we're gonna focus on the gun traverse speed, propulsion mode is a need, more maneuverability, and that's the one thing I was not using in that specific game that I'm gonna show off, but it was just enough to make me feel like that's the right ship to use it, the main battery. And you will see soon why I'm using it on that ship right here. Getting back into the game, don't forget to subscribe and like if you like what I'm doing. Not too much editing right now, but that's everything I can do at the moment. More will come in the future, but in the Atlantic map we get in the left side and we're gonna explain more in depth about the ship. You're gonna see those moments when we're gonna have trouble with the enemy shooting our ship, almost killing us at some point, but we managed to run away and securing the win. So we spawn on the left side, and like we like to do, it's protect your cap or defend it. Either I'm gonna be able to go there, take it, or if I'm not, I'm just gonna keep going around it and control my side, as long as my team can control their side. Even though the problem that's gonna happen here, it's the right side is not gonna do anything, so that's gonna be a little bit of trouble, because the more the team wins on the right, it means we have to finish our side as quick as possible so we can just attack back. But the reason I put the special module on that ship was, after I looked at that game, I was thinking a little bit more of a reload would be just perfect, because I didn't want to use it on ships that they have already a very fast reload, something like a Mainz or Weimar or Shizuya. The reload are very good anyway, but CHAPAYEV in a way has a very good HE power, and giving it that extra boost of reload is just enough to make it a fun ship to play with. We're gonna try in the future to have a game with the Azurlin CHAPAYEV, the commander as well, the special commander, that she gives you almost no fire chance but more HE damage. But for now, because I didn't have enough of commander promotion and all that stuff, because I used them for someone else, and I used them also in my New Jersey commander because I got her as well. So now basically I have to grind again and try for the next commander and see what's up. But for now it's working perfectly. We already got 3 fires and we didn't even fire more than 20 shells, and also get 23,000, and we're gonna keep climbing slowly. So at the moment the cap is protected. Our DD is gonna do a very well played moment here, getting the cap as usual. That's what you gotta do in a DD. And once you see that you are in trouble, either you have to leave it or just take your time and don't be too reckless. Trying to take down the Shizuya, understanding that our DD is gonna be in trouble if the Shizuya will get too close. Firing the HE, and then I was about to try to use that AP, even though I didn't even build that ship for AP. And once I saw that the Shizuya is going broadside, I was switching to AP, and guess what? Yeah, I have a teammate that was very eager to take kills in a battleship for the mission on American battleships. So I was not too mad about it. A kill is a kill, so now our destroyer is protected. We have the cap in our side, so we basically have to hold the position and just keep spamming, because by the end of the day that ship is mainly focused on HE, at least in my opinion. You could try if you want to see how AP build can work, but with a small caliber gun and Russian DPM and Russian penetration of the shells will be just enough, because I really like the CHAPAYEV, the original one, but being a premium version of it, and also having that a little bit, I don't know, I feel like the rudder is a little bit better on this one, so having a little bit of better rudder shift and having a premium type of ship can get you more credits, more points, and have fun more. Because if I had just a normal CHAPAYEV, I could do exactly the same thing I do on this one, but not get the same rewards. Unfortunately though, our teammate will go down very soon, because we have way too much attention from his right and from behind. So he was very low, too late for me to get close enough for Will to rebuild, but it is what it is. Right, so our DD still just lurking around, trying to not get spotted, at the same time just keep spamming the enemy with torpedoes, even though he might miss a few of them, might hit with a few of them, but for him staying alive it's the most important thing I can ask. And there you go, he got the aggression with 1 or 2. Yeah, why we don't get him spotted? I guess they going behind the island once again. So, focusing on the Bismarck, out of nowhere he just decided to come from B here to us. We having not the quickest rudder, but quick enough to just point the ship away and make sure we don't get death strike by any of these 2 battleships that we have over here, because soon enough the enemy from the other side is gonna push close enough to us, because our team slowly is going down. The enemy already is taking way too many points, so we're gonna have to do something about that and try harder. I mean, not as hard as the enemy ship, and that was here the moment that we almost got sunk, and thank God I was using the heal at the same time, and that's what saved me. And like I like to do when I play the cruisers, if I see the enemy shooting at me, or if I'm spotted by even a destroyer, I know the enemy is gonna shoot in front of me, or the auto aim is gonna tell them that I'm going forward. So once you see the enemy just shooting at you, just go fully brakes and just let the shells fly by you, and they're not even gonna hit you, unless the enemy is too smart, so they will understand the type of play you're trying to do, so they're gonna shoot closer to you instead of in front of you, if you know what I mean. Right, again the Bismarck, big trouble, smaller gun from the Iowa, but easier for him to do damage to me, somehow he can aim better. Radar, another thing for the Russians, a long range, but short duration, and that will be a problem for the beginning for now, and I'm not gonna be able to finish that Hayate, neither our battleship, because it's gonna get right to him, shoot the guns, and just die. Yeah. Sorry if I sound a little bit off, but as I'm recording this one after a long stream, kinda sick, so trying not to sound too tired. Right. So, as we see on points, it's 3 versus 5, I guess, and what we're gonna do now? Well, at the time I didn't know, but as long as I'm still alive, of course I'm gonna do the best to just survive and do as much as I can, because at the time I was just testing the ship, see what I'm capable of doing. Didn't have too much chance to try that AP as well. I might have some games in the future, try that as well. But for now, we're just gonna spam. Right, nothing spotted. Bismarck back on us, and keep shooting. Battleships. Oh wait, that's a cruiser actually, yeah. Because the last battleship went down already. And the last one that's going to remain, it's a cruiser with me as a cruiser, and the last and only destroyer that was the only hope for us to win. Because the last battleship almost got the win for his team, but we managed to snag him. How? Well, stick around and you're gonna find out. So, what we're gonna do now, just predict what the DD is gonna be, wait for our reload, and how you call it, the radar, yes, see, just forgetting what I have on my own ship. Even though I don't remember if I'm going to use it, but we'll see. For now, it's gonna try to take down a Hipper, a Massachusetts, and see what's up. And of course another Iowa, because why not? We sank one, it's gonna be another one. And that was the moment when everything changed, because once the destroyer did that, it was the moment that we got a little bit extra hope of winning. Just looking at the torps, making sure we don't hit them and give that DD the kill after he died already, dodging the shells. And make sure we stay in distance until that destroyer will come close enough, spot for us, and we're gonna just keep protecting our side, because didn't do anything spectacular here. Like we spawned here and we stayed here, and we still gonna be here until the end of the game, because we have to. Sometimes if one side of the map works for you and you can keep doing what you're doing without any failure, just keep doing it. There's no point to change your direction. It's good to change and positioning yourself better most of the time, but as long as it's working, don't fix it. Right, Hipper down, Iowa left, Massachusetts left, so instead of the Iowa to just run away and then just open or light a fire on their cigarette, eat and why not even drink a beer, and then just turn your ship and just run away and you take the win. But no, there is a thing that's called win harder, and winning harder, it's stronger than anything else, even from Azure Link commanders. Imagine that. Well, seeing that, it's up to you what you're going to do. Should you buy this ship? Should you consider it maybe? Or should you ignore it because you have already too many HE spam ships on your collection? But for me, I would say if you're a cruiser main player, or even if you play everything and you like cruisers as well, I would say just go for it. I play all type of ships. I don't play as much cruiser as battleship and DD, because battleships and DDs are my most played, but it's a very fun ship to play. as long you like to play cruisers and know what you're doing, because don't forget, the armor is not something you can tank a lot. You just have to keep moving, dodge shells, and just keep burning. It's it's not gonna be the typical behind the island ship of burning. You're gonna find yourself mostly on open water because you, as a Russian not destroyer, as a Russian cruiser, also the same with a Russian battleship. Most of the time, the way they work, they just not able to lob most of the islands. So yeah, most of the time you're gonna find yourself on open water. And there is a Massachusetts almost gone. I was about to shoot, but he went down again. Not spotted. I was asking for intelligence. Maybe I can get a little bit more damage or something. But I guess we did just enough from our side to make sure we win the game. At the time I was kind of frustrated for the DD, the way he played, but it's okay. If I was him, I would be a little bit quicker, but he chose to take the little bit more cautious way to win the game. Well, battle ended, 146,000 Confederate, both of us over 3k XP. If you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope that helps you decide if you want to buy or try the crates for Azorling CHAPAYEV, and let me know if you like the ship. Try the build or try a different build and let me know if it works out for you. Have a good time and I'll catch you later.